Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now is DeeDee Wicks, here to talk about Red Steagall's Cowboy Gathering. It's an exciting week, I think, that not just people in Fort Worth, but across the country look forward to. And speaking of this year, what can we expect out of this year's gathering?
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, thanks for having me on this morning. I'm so happy to be here. So the Red Steagall Cowboy Gathering is a true, authentic Western heritage event in the Fort Worth Stockyards that takes place once a year. And you can expect ranch rodeos and cowboy music and cowboy poetry and fiddle contest, and the chuck wagons will be out on the lawn in front of the Cowtown Coliseum and in front of the Livestock Exchange building next door. We'll have people that come from around the world as well as around the United States to see the real working ranch families doing what they do best.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that the whole purpose of this is to raise money for the scholarship program, which I think is an incredible story. And first, I do want you to tell us the origins of what that scholarship program was about.
Okay, I'll be happy to. Originally, the scholarship program was set up for unwed mothers that might not otherwise have an opportunity for an education. And we awarded those scholarships 6 a year in the beginning, and they allowed some of those people to go and get an education that they would not have normally had an opportunity to do. And several of those scholarship went to women that may have been the first people in their families to have ever gone all the way through school and graduated. Mm-hmm. And that's a big deal to Red, and that's a big deal to the rest of us to be able to impact families that way.
I know that when we were talking this morning before, I've asked you all these questions, but I want to ask you, what effect does Red have, in the world in general? What is his legacy going to be, you think?
Wow, that's a big question. Red's legacy just spreads so far. The ripple effect is something that we may never even know the entirety of. Mm-hmm. He's awarded the event and Red Steagall have awarded over $1 million in scholarships to date. His music, his Western poetry, his talents, just the abilities that he has around people to impact them for the positive, mm-hmm. for the better, for the greater good, is something that I am truly proud to be a part of. And we may never know, the ripple effect mm-hmm. that those scholarships and that education has had, that his talent, through all those different things, has had on all the generations that he's touched, mm-hmm. From people his age, all the way down to the little 5-year-olds that just can't wait to see all the things that they get to see in the stockyards while they're there. It is truly amazing.
Well, I know people who haven't been before, where do they need to go get their tickets? Because if they haven't been, this is an event you don't want to miss. How do we get tickets to come?
So you will need tickets for the ranch rodeos in Cowtown Coliseum. You can get those tickets online through the RedSteagallCowboyGathering.com. You can get them at the box office. I would say don't wait. Get them as soon as you can get them. Mm-hmm. There are parts of the event that are free because we want everybody to be able to come out. It's a family-friendly event. We want everybody to be able to enjoy that. There's trade show, trappings, the chuck wagons on the lawn, the cowboy music. There's lots of different things that they can do, and even without a ticket.
Well, we are certainly looking forward to it. Thank you so much for coming and shedding some light on this awesome event. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more Superior Sunrise up next.